Okay, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. Thanks for bearing through those announcements. I just felt like it was really important for everyone to know what kind of retrograde movements we were going through. Um, because when we know and we have information like that, it just kind of helps the journey go through a little bit easier. Um, okay, Sag. So this month, I do feel like I want to tell you, as I'm doing this session, I feel like I want to tell you to slow down and breathe. And this might just be for one simple person watching this video. I'm sure it'll resonate with a few, but I just feel like I want to say slow down, take a few breaths, exhale slowly, release the energy, release the old patterns, the old way of thinking, the old way of being, and just know that you are exactly where you're meant to be right now. The overall energy I have for this month is the Four of Pentacles, and this is holding on tightly to situations or things. This also can symbolize worry about money or holding on to situations that may not necessarily be serving us, but because we're worried about money or holding back in some way. I definitely feel that. I do feel like as I'm holding this card, I do want to remind you that when we worry about money or we worry about not having enough, we just attract more of not having enough or worrying more about money. So, and I definitely have experienced that along with my intuitive coaches that I've worked with. Same thing. It's something that, if we can coach ourselves and remind ourselves every day that money is just energy and we learn to work with the energetic flow of money, it'll get us into a nice way of receiving. And I do feel like I want to say as well, allow yourself to receive. Quit trying to take control. And that might just be for some of you. But yeah, not controlling the outcome of how you think things should be. I did pull an angel message card for you as well, an overall angel message card, and steady progress. So it says, we acknowledge you for the progress that you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So beautiful. So beautiful. So this is like I was saying, I just feel like you're, where you need to be at this moment, not to worry so much. I definitely feel for you this month, Sagittarius, that there's going to be quite a bit of new beginnings for you. Basically something that is no longer serving you, I definitely feel like you're going to be walking away from, or it's about to end in some way. But it's okay because it's going to be for your highest good. I feel like a new journey is going to be, I don't want to say forced upon you, but you're definitely going to feel like there is a new journey that's being taken place. And I do also want to say, side note, for those of you who are worried about money, I definitely feel like allowing yourself to walk towards this new journey is actually going to allow you to have the abundance that you're wanting. It will bear fruit. Some of you guys might actually, I feel like, have some sort of idea. And I want to say to you, yes, pay attention to your ideas because they're divinely guided, and it's going to help bring fruit to you. It's going to come into fruition for you. It's going to be good for you. Some sort of new project, there's something there. So, again, it's all about you allowing yourself to kind of surrender to what's going on. I feel I've got the Fool energy here, and I love that the Fool is at the beginning of your reading because the Fool is, one of the most powerful cards in the deck, if not the most powerful card. I've said that before. That person just listens to their intuition and they just go with it. They don't overthink things, overanalyze anything. They just go with it and they listen and they release the need to control and just go forward. And I definitely feel like that is an energy that's inside of you this month, Sag. And it's going to bring you, fruition. It's going to bring you 9 of Cups here on the outcome of that. And that's absolutely amazing. So something to celebrate. When we finally surrender, it's amazing when you finally surrender what can happen, how many opportunities can open for you, how many doors can open for you when you stop trying to control how something's supposed to happen. So, if you do find yourself in that situation this month where you're trying to control the outcome, maybe let up a little bit, let go. because it'll bring some fruit for you. I also feel like in regards to this new beginning on a practical level, just come from a balanced perspective. Allow your heart to guide you. I definitely feel like you know where you want to go. This person in this card is literally holding the world in their hands. And I want to say you can trust that idea. And I do feel like this is in regards to money and career and for practical stuff in the 3D. I feel like you're being asked to basically create your empire this month. And there's definitely been some adversity for you. There's been some challenges for you. But honestly, that's the best way for us to learn. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. I know that a lot of people don't like us to be vulnerable or don't like to be vulnerable, but it's necessary. I do feel like if you can just allow your heart to break open, and surrender to the unknown a little bit, it's going to help you create this new empire for yourself. I just really, when I'm holding this card in my hand, I just feel like I want to say to you, like, pull the swords out and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Follow your passions. You're a fire sign. You're very passionate. There's this new beginning, but enough with the overthinking is what I feel like. I feel almost like confusion energy, like one minute yes, the next minute you're like, I don't know. And I just want to tell you to like maybe give that a rest a little bit, take some time to meditate. Especially if you feel like this new beginning or this, I feel like this energy of being held back. If you feel like you're being held back right now, it's for a reason. Take a rest, reassess, reevaluate, and then charge forward. Don't step into low vibrational energy, like envy or frustration or animosity or anything like that. And I do want to say to you, like, don't fight so much the endings that are happening in your life. Like, you're battling it for the sake of battling it. It's happening for a reason, and it's ultimately going to lead you to, I've got the 10 of Cups here as an outcome, emotional fulfillment, happy families, happy life, but you got to allow what's trying to fall away. So if you are finding yourself battling that a little bit, maybe take some time to go within, reevaluate, reassess, and try to look at things from a higher perspective, because sometimes when we just simply allow ourselves to let go, very quickly there's movement forward. I also want to say to you, I've got this 10 of Wands card here, and I've been drawn to it the entire time that I've been speaking. And this is a person who, this is you. This is a fire sign card. But this is a person who's just making things just a little bit more difficult for themselves than what they really need to be. He could easily take these wands here and flip them on his back and walk forward, but he's refusing to see. And I just want to kindly, encourage you to take a couple deep breaths and not make things so hard on yourself. Lighten up a little bit. Focus on what it is that you're grateful for, all of the things that you have to be grateful for. Shift your perspective a little bit. As I'm talking about this, I feel like I want to recommend to some of you who maybe not be familiar with Abraham Hicks to maybe go and check out some Abraham Hicks morning affirmations, positive thinking, anything like that can help you get away from the, kind of self-sabotaging behavior. It'll help you get clarity as well, when you're not making things so difficult on yourself, cutting through the crap. This could literally be in regards to an air sign as well, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So if there is something there with another person, maybe a soulmate connection, your twin, whoever it is, don't make things so much harder than what they need to be. And I definitely feel like I want to talk to you about taming of the ego a little bit as well, and reminding yourself that you do have the strength that it takes to make these changes, to manifest the abundance that you're wanting in your life. And by taming that ego and by taming those fearful thoughts, I just feel some fearful thinking. You'll be able to start this new beginning. Again, I love the way that the page is looking at this, because, it's almost like he's looking at this wand from a different perspective. And he may be carrying this around, and he may have been carrying this around for a while, but he's actually kind of looking at all these little new buds, and he's going, well, maybe there is something to this, or, maybe there is something I'm not seeing. He's just really looking at it. And I just feel like if you could just quiet your mind just a little bit, that might be an opportunity for you to see things differently. I also feel like, I want to say, not to worry so much about money, specifically with any kind of failures that you may be perceiving from the past, because abundance is here for you. And there are reasons to celebrate. So again, watch out what you are, oops, it looks like my video froze there for a second. Sorry about that. Watch what you are putting out into the world in regards to feeling any kind of regret about finances or money. Because the past won't repeat itself again. And I also do feel like I want to say, stop being so hard on yourself. Quit judging yourself. Yeah, allow yourself to step out of your comfort zone. You can do this. We're in a major transition right now. If you're wanting to find clarity, and if you're trying to move forward, I am going to encourage you. I've got the Hermit energy here. It's all about finding your own light, going within, really listening to what that intuition is trying to say to you, really listening to what that heart is trying to say to you. I really feel the birthing of a new project with you, or some sort of new beginning. And, sometimes when things end, sometimes it's all about, you might have to hang out and cry about it for a little bit, or you might have to go, oh man, feel a little something. But when we allow ourselves to feel it, we can heal it and then move forward. So yeah, meditation would just be fantastic for you this month. I mean, always, but it's a big one. So again, I feel like I want to tell you to just breathe. Abundance is here for you. Abundance is here for you. So I did pull a Ascended Masters card for you, and I pulled Fertility, Pan. So I'm going to read this from the guidebook for you as well. So just hang tight while I grab that. Okay. It says, this card signifies that it is a very fertile time for you. This is an ideal time for the conception of a baby or new projects. All of the doors are open for you right now. Your mind is fertile with many wonderful new ideas, and abundance easily flows to you. Since everything is in its infancy stage, have patience with the growth process. Just nurture yourself and your projects so that you just stay strong and fertile. Additional meanings for this card: you have the Midas touch and everything is turning to gold right now. There is good news about a pregnancy or adoption. Let go of worries or guilt and enjoy yourself. Now is a good time to start new projects. So call upon Pan, the Ascended Master, for help with fertility issues, music, or to relax and enjoy yourself. So very cool message there for you. Listen to those ideas. And if you do feel like you want to write down these ideas that are coming to you, highly, highly encourage that you do that. If you're anything like myself, sometimes you have all these wonderful ideas, you get distracted, and then you're like, wait, that was a really good idea. So write it down. I am going to pull 3 cards from the Magical Mermaids, Dolphin, and Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue as well. For those of you who have been following me, you know that I love the practical messages on these cards. So go ahead and set your intentions while I shuffle. So the first message I have for you is divine magic. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. Awesome. Again, just acknowledging where you are, steady progress, allowing that which is trying to end so that you can open yourself up for abundance, allowing yourself to receive. The second message I have for you is friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So not taking things too seriously, getting yourself into an attitude of gratitude, joy. Oops, I apologize. Sagittarius, I have a little dog who is barking at someone knocking at my door. Trixie, no. No. Excuse me 2 seconds, Sagittarius. I'm so sorry about that. And just for that interruption, I'm going to pull an extra card for you. I'm so sorry about that. I don't want to have to re-record. So the third message I have for you is have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. So again, listening to that intuition. I am going to pull a Romance Angels and Oracle card as well for you. So please remember that this is for whoever it is that you're thinking about, even for yourself. I'm so sorry, you guys can hear my little dog barking. She's 4 pounds and she thinks that she can attack the world. Okay, so the Romance Angels card, children. Your love life is being affected by children. So this can be inner child issues as well. So, you know, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, like I talked about as well. You know, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection, feeling that you're not good enough. That can also be. So, you know, if you do feel the need, definitely work on some self-love meditation, some self-worth meditations this month. There are some excellent videos on YouTube as well for inner child meditation. And then this can literally be children as well, affecting your love life. So because of that interruption, I'm definitely going to pull another card for you. I feel like I'm going to pull it from the Angels, God, and Goddesses deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. So, and then I'm also going to pull a Sagittarius. I pulled Angel of Psychic Ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. Again, listening to that intuition, going within. And the outcome card, I'm going to pull from the Archangel Power Tarot card deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Wow, this is amazing. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. So this is wonderful. Ace of Pentacles. Lots of new beginnings. Not having to worry so much about money. Knowing that this idea that you have or what you've been guided to move towards is going to bring abundance to you. So honestly, this is amazing. This is a great card to get. I actually feel like I'm going to read from the guidebook on that for you. If I can find it here. Ace of Ariel. So for those of you who are really feeling like you want to shift jobs or start a new business or step into your life purpose or anything like that, this would be the time to do it. Definitely the time to do it. So it says, it's your lucky day. Money, time, or other new resources have flown your way. Your planned new business or career choice will be very successful, and your ability to manifest your dreams is very powerful. You may meet someone new who can open up doors for you. Laying down long-term financial plans is also wise at this time. Land or home purchases are very possible right now. Additional meanings of this card: a very lucrative idea, a change in job or promotion, a helping hand, bright prospects. So